Ghana Shippers Council, and other stakeholders to soon declare the Tema and Takoradi ports as 24-hour ports. It will not only be about working longer hours, it will be about building the infrastructure, the energy, the security, the transport, and the digital platforms that enable round-the-clock agro-industrial activity. It is a strategy of hope rooted in efficiency and scale. To stabilize our currency, we must earn more foreign exchange. And one of the surest ways is to expand high-value agricultural exports. We are on that path boldly and deliberately, and we shall work together with our exporters to be able to achieve this. Ghana exports fresh produce to Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, and in 2024, our non-traditional exports exceeded $3.5 billion, with horticulture at the forefront. Our target is to exceed $10 billion by the year 2030, and this is possible.
Paniera John Jamani Mahama and I do any night to just say one not a manita credit pots no young for 24-hour economy Jumedina same. What the way to judge 2025 horticulture expo Jumedina say and of us Sakunya Chedi in Sembe here as a declared some manita credit pots no how bohonum no at the year 24-hour economy any money.
Echitafo edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya na okra franka mu apredi bredi ama NPP amanyokonom sese na chitafo ne bi nso to bi ede ama ne yewra Canada Japan ya wonom ebo no sobo sesebi ya na wo twantro ne nsama hodo bi a wokan atenie nkoten ena ya na enam nipa wotise no enya de se obetumadi NPP amanyokonanim ade akọ kra amano etumi ayeyie ne enam soma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne kampofo wo mene sansem wenyina abatu dwan eye na wotwetwa mu awieye yewra Canada Japan kopiem ewo mampom na woni panifo ahodo bi ekasa no ena wode atu dwa kire se ukoba ako ayema okwan ema wo sanso enko ne mienu esom eno na wonom te yape na mo se de bo ntena se ema sansem wei entwa ngu ewo maim ha sei yewra Canada Japan ne samia wokan ye no ebi enya no krakra ne kasa yanso ya no obuo ene ne die kra so enim emfa emma wonom eno mo ena yewra Canada Japan ebra wakasa wode tu dwa ekire se wo hwe NPP amanyokuo na ene ensam bi wo hono mo a wonom timbe ade batu dwa ebe wiase na Canada Japan wono ankasa fakuntuna ase eden from eso ade ababato emonche som eno mo ena wonom ebisa se koban se bi wuni sika ebe ya den no watumi adi eye ekuanim ama no ayeye eno mo no akasa de atu dwa se ka wono nko ade a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na chitafo no sebi nsam ya yewra Canada wo hene Japan eka ye no ya de se no kransam bia enim na wo mede wo nsam no atu dwa no ena wonom ekire mu se yewra Canada Japan na no bro kopie mu ewa asante mampom na akire se NPP amanyoko no enfimpi mienu ani aduonu na 2024 abato no nkuguo eko ade ema wonom entinum yewra Canada Japan akire se flag bearer ya na wodi wonom anim Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia esanse na woye kramoniti ena wonom anto aba na amfa emanom ne motitafo ede ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kasa de atudwa se sansam ya wokan ye nyina na enya no kraba akokora entumi enkoba se obi eye kramoni a odi Ghana nimu a enya de se ebeye yie Ghana 40 sansam no mmodi nyina emfantungu esanse yewra Canada Japan sabi adibuo eni nafa na kasanso na ya atemdidie nkotin ebe wi akire nom na wo sanso etwantro ade eka ho eno mu na wonom ekasa ya omo kire se wokọ NPP amanyokuo ne emu a anya Christopher a wonom ewo mu nom ebe se over 50 ena wonom atumi agina ewo honom a anya no so niema etumi ekonkan ede ama wonom na wo kire se nya no nti ena ma wom etumi elusu akonwa no enfimpi mieno ani aduonu 9 emum na yewra Canada Japan kasa yemo no ena wo kire se ebra mampani kofo ekwa abato som afia pema hankro aduokro ensia 1996 no eyade se wolusu ye mampani akufo aro 2008 wakoye wolusu ye 2012 nso som wasanso elusu ye wei ena nsama hodo a yewra Canada ohene Japan wode atu edwa eno mo na wo mkasa wonom ekire se yewra Bawumia eyade se bibibia obedi animu no ya na ekonkan pa ede ema wonom delegate conference ena enam so ya enem wotumi enya akonya bedi NPP amanyoko nanim se wo pre franka ede ama wonom enti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne kampofo no kire se wonom hwe yewura Canada Japan ne nsem bia okeka se wobuo enimu atanie enam fa be wiase no wotwa ntro no sa nipa sei no enya de so betumadi NPP amanyoko nanim ede wonom akoko abankonibie atumi aba ede ama womo
Abusiama yento so apomde unsemu Ghana Health Service abe confirm say 6 new cases abeka monkeypox ade no a ama no homene so no ka me esa ade achi ade sanyina no na sa monkeypox ade na eguso a ekosro enai asat June 9 no na yenya 85 cases Ghana Health Service edway ato edwa the latest update no Ghana Health Service just say your new recorded case no yeguso o man Ghana say 0 case so far na dey so bia fa on no say the koba so bia free mu dia da bi na so npa ba kopa na wa admission a oja ahwem apom dia so ye and also my health agency no guso kai ensem ya kai wiase ni na se monkeypox dey no guso ho ya sra wada esai bra na obi a wo bie abom punimpu a widie mosem na meka sa wo bam nipa no wona na achia mo nsa ne nsa ya mu mo bemba mo femfa mo ho no etimi sai pa na COVID-19 aden man homni so man Ghana ha ewiase nyina be pandemic na sai no sa kwan no na monkeypox aden for so sai enti ebesere se ye chance se be observe social distancing ebiemu ye hu sai ade bi ni ho ade we nipadua kwan mu a entempa no me entemfa self medication emom ye nkopem apomdia so bi ebesere be ya ye mfa for so nkwa entu esanie mu ma menka obi o say monkeypox ade Ghana na 85 cases na so enya dey so obi afa ho atwo na nanom se the way yankai boy free Ghana Service kokobo ye nyina ye moa ye ntimi se na be entra enso na kfo ye na bi afa me say nse oman
to akasia bano so na yakoyanim emrashe bedwafie mu kasamafo eye Alban Babin wakasa ede atudwa se na no ne ekoso emrashe bedwafie no entwa yie kura ne nyina na se doctor nana ayu afriye wo ya emrashe bedwani ede ma de hye wonom ewo afidiase asokore abato empesua so a wo kire se nanka wo bo ache de akoma privileges committee na so ne ade se watwen ede asensen ne ekofa sa we nyina ba ya no eye enrada Abraham Rashebedwafie ekopie mu na achese wonom etena ase na achese nyama ba komienu bi ewo honom a wonom hwese obetumi age atumu animanimu ya na bebi atumi akonkan eno na nurse for strike ya wonom ekoyei ekopie mu ebie ebewi ase na da na twema mentwe wese metena se wese mentena se enam so Emma Dr. Free ko kan nsem bia yewra speaker kire se na enye adebuo kasa kra ye no so ho nsem eba beto odwam eno mu na amanebon kire se wo hwa mentemi ho ase ya eba ye ewo my God, I'm not sure any minority, any first deputy speaker, Bernard Ahiafo, Enterminum, idea say a cofa or helper, Eddie, Ebam Rashebedrafie Honomoa, any way Casana Waton, away Casano or 29, and no more and no much less and penny for the question I am. Ebana say one air casa, or Musho Mukasa Yamu yepa, Esan so my morning yina, a Yasin idea say Yasho, on Ejuma dear emum, and announce where Sansam no Kobayana, Yera speaker so Akasa Eddie Etia, and no more. One actually say enra omukwa asetenanom ranking member on healthy Dr. Efriyim enya Brian wakasa dia fa nurse fo ankabo mukum ya won mate atuan ehonum wo chese sansem na okan ye ne nyina no ebi wo honum a entwa yie kura anko amfa amamra Shebedwafo no enom ena bi ekasa edi etiaye na first deputy speaker Yewra Bernard Ahiafo ede nsam etudwa na ena wo chese de Yewra Dr. Efriye ekan ye no wojetumu a enye yie kura wo mo hwese mra nhyehyeye bi ewo honom a wono betumi ade ya adwuma ma nesefo ne nyina na aboa amane a wo mo hwehwe nso wo mo nsa etumi akam ekoba ne se bibi ekoso na se entwa yi a empanimfo nhwe kwan a wo mo de befa so na na munto ne bibi anso etumi akonkan ewo Rashebedwafie honom na eno ene ebra wonom ekọ asetene mu nom na speaker editu dwa kire se na wo hwe ekwan a nesefo afa so na wonom akọ strike ewo manmum na Rashebedwafo atena se na wonom ebobo hu a ekoba ase Yewra Afriye kokra sansem wenum wo kire se eha adwene pa wo mo hwe na mra no hyehyeye wo mo ntumi emfanya adwuma na nka wo bo akire ede ma privileges committee na so no an ka ye ade ase watwen ede asensen na ne nkasa ye mu nom wɔde to dwa kyerɛ sɛ wɔn hwɛ sɛ deal process pa ebetumi ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ hɔnom na wɔn hyɛ no nso sɛ edi honorable na yɛde ɛfrɛ wɔn no ɛnyɛ sɛ wei yɛde ma wɔn a ɛno yɛ decoration adeɛ bi na yɛde ama wɔn a na ɛda wɔn so kwa ne mom obiara hwɛ sɛ obuo ne ani deɛ ebetumi ɛfrɛ wɔn dada dwumadie mu ɛne wɔn kasa yɛ mu nyina ɛde aba akonnwa yɛ wɔn te so no ɛno nso so ɛka ho ebi ɛno nti ɛba na sɛ wo kasa no ohunu kwan abɛfa so a wo bɛkasa ɛwɔ mmarahyɛ badwafie yɛwura Alban Babin ɛde nsɛm wei ɛto dwa.
But I will just say this, that Shakespeare taught all of us that even a dog is obeyed in office. When we sit here, we are not saints. We are not infallible. But there's good reason why we are called right honorable. And you are called only honorable. The speaker, however the situation, is always right on the floor. When it's wrong, the law has given you the opportunity as to how to come back to the same floor to prove that he was wrong. So please, I repeat, even a dog is obeyed in office. So Parliament, I refer to the conduct of the honorable member for Efiduase Asokore. This is not a matter to be referred to any committee. It's a matter that I've discussed with leadership and we've agreed that it should be resolved. And we will resolve it here openly for all of us to be guided so that in future we don't fall foul to these rules. I have reviewed the records. I have listened to the leaders, and I think in the interest of all of us, particularly our rules, the order of the House, discipline, and mutual respect, I want to call on all of us to do what is proper.
Away, I am Rashabafia Mokasa, Mafoyera, Alban, Babin, or the Sansam Wetuja, Elchra Senia C, Enra, Ewam Rashabafia, and Trayim. Woman show who say, O Body and Idie, one but to me a day, Ama, one who, and some way see a bra, Doctor Nana, a free year, a you. And Rashabafia demanded share one hour if you just a soquare, or can send beer, Speaker Chessa, and Traye, Ewa, and Rashabafia.
And that day na ye my and wo for se for what shall be seen free asem. Na ye call apa East Mantam no emu. And nipa one sure ye be seen so any be. E wa film register ye no. I am Pemudun Cro Hanum Adjonumi and Sam. 19,523 and a register wapa East Mantam emu. Nina be see a coswom. Na no emu no. And a Korea say one more for a fray who ye. Aya Jonu Bako 21. One more would demo man for ye doing so 17. And near the any way also go out when you cry young pains, who nya dance dear be a chessay. Sandy pana toba and answer wa fair fro. And no more no. And a near Paris Regional Public Relations Officer. I the Ghana Education Service. You're on a sign on your Bible come on the way to jam. Or chase a side depa Jonu Bako for fro. A doing some man for the idea and any coach we see. Yamina Santa Muehunu. A chess say, a better Maconem now brought Dudu on a year can in Pempe and as a can in Essom. Sign Nipa and Pem a doom crown, I had no more Jonumi and Sam. 19,523 no. A member woman, I am Pem Watche, I watch at Diana Mienu. 8,842, and no member. And my shall be seen Ibino. I am Pimudu. I have seen your watch barco. 10,681. Or me a more don't wash a bee since minimum. Now our Pais Mantam Muno. The sentence only Makuma Quadro 90 and nature science of any woman. You're on your back at Chay, Ese GS din shebi egu akwa mu bia se renso yen bekoso no watimi de egu akwa mu Deputy Director General Edma Management Service o GS Professor Smile Gova JC de so che afin sha wodum de egu akwa mu nanso so be exams abapom beneficence examination more practices ne de enya de so mo so ne a chana de share afin pine de nunum bi since we num say na Professor Smile JC din some eso eja.
This is the third center we are visiting. We visited 3 big centers so far. We went to the Ringway GHS, there's a big center there. We went to the Accra High Center. Now we are a Nima cluster of schools. We have 2 centers here, and I'm so much impressed about how things are going. We actually got to the first center before the paper started. Exactly 9 a.m. paper started, and everybody is fine. The students are in high spirit. The supervisors are there. All the resources have been provided. We moved to the Accra High Center. The same orderliness, quietness, and the students in high spirit with supervisors, and we have every resource available to them. Now we are here, and we are also impressed about what is happening. The directors of education, all the district directors are moving around. We have representatives from the GES, from WAEC, from Ministry of Education around, just to make sure that if there's any problem, we get it solved. So far, I can say confidently that so good. So we are moving around.
Have there been any challenges so far you've experienced in any of these schools?
From the 3 big centers that we have visited so far, no challenges at all. No challenges. Papers were delivered on time. As I said, I got to a place before 9 a.m. and by 8:45, the papers were delivered and everything. The students were ready and they started the exam exactly 9. Then quickly we moved to Accra High. Before we got there, they've started and we are here and they are writing. I like the high spirit of the students. They are all okay, and the supervisors and all the provisions made by WAEC and GES and Ministry of Education as a whole to make sure that we have a successful 2025 BC. I'm highly impressed.
Deputy Director General of the Management Service or GES Professor Small GC and our way suja ya kwa to ya mantam no emu enipa mpem aduan 99 ene de ohun hye BC nso hwenimum na Atakra Technical University Center honomo e wa fia kwasiminti mansi nimum ana mense ban crash pani woronyafo Abdul Majid eye Dukorugu essay afrin so na watch honom no won share num kwan examination or practices ya apo no be unity was so gidi e pass adusuafo no abo ho adwuma so achechefo ano aye no say eno nyamfo Abdul Majid Dokurugu Ediwe eto eja.
Thank you very much. First of all, I will congratulate all our candidates within the country and then Efina Kusimiti Municipal Assembly as well. Some 3,036 students are registered for this year's BEC within the municipality, and over 1,600 of them being girls, and then 1,400 plus being boys. I think it's very encouraging that we have most of our girls enrolled and registered for this examination. That's quite encouraging. We have prepared them well. I've interviewed most of them. For the last 1 month, we've had a lot of sections within the municipality for the students to groom them for this examination. And I can confidently say they are well prepared to sit for the exams. I'm expecting a very good result at the end of the day, and I can confidently tell you that, yes, the teachers too have done their best in covering all the syllables that they need to cover for these students to be able to get themselves ready for this examination. Like I said, we have groomed them very well. For the last 1 month, we've had a series of sessions within the municipality for these students. So on the issues of exam malpractice and then rules and regulations that govern this particular exam, the basic education certificate examination, the students are aware of it. We've trained them, we've educated them. Personally, I've gone around to motivate them, and they are aware of the rules and regulations. So I believe
Senior Aban Cratch Penny, the more this share where Fia Quesimin team war a year 50 months emu, a water a month on the moon. On Munya for Abdul Majid Dokurugu, I do it to Jaffa B since I was a month on the moon. A nipam pimedia 944,000 at all should be seen in moon. War upper west months on the moon. Education Director, Era Abdul Razak Kora. Edukoko bo akwadema church form and one benya ho kwan sanko he 77 vigilators no sada roma won hwe num kwan side sua form pimu edunum 15,000 wotena se wo mantam ni mu acho bi sin so he no ye beboa ama apobo akoso examination malpractices and era Abdul Razak Kosa say and didn't some etrato.
Good morning, our friends from the media. I'm privileged to be with the municipal director, the regional director, the free SSS coordinator, and we are excited with the arrangements and how the students are eager and able to write the exams. It's our belief that they will be properly supervised and in the end they will do well. My understanding and report from the education director is that about 15,029 students are taking these exams, made up of males and females, and it's a 4% improvement from last year. So it's our belief that we will do well, and our students will do well, and the name of Upper West will go well. Do you want anything? No, basically it's to encourage them and to tell them that there's no need to take external material into the exam hall because the exams is based on what they've been taught over the period they've been in school. And we've encouraged them that any of them can be like the president, the vice president, the speaker, or any of us.
Upper West Regional Education Director Abdul Razak Kora and the Kokoboko Ebrana this year for shall be since our day or Shassianum. Or no show in the Pim Edunum 15,000 in Sinay or Sham class 1 chance of Enberianum. Same vigilate another church and be Ebebomasa Ayapo Bacosono. One so and so call a ya powers months on the one. And if I desire for impim edunum 15,000 and I shall be see. Ya quite 10 months on the Western Regional and Pimadia 944,000 and I sure and after the cracker mono or upper east months on the mono and one more show and impim edun crown. I had num a genuine son 19,523 and I shall be see a fimpino any a genu enemy emo.
Ebusia wo BEC enso hetwe na mu na babeto odwa se apresign for enipa enom 2025 basic education certificate examination BEC wonom so anya akwanya etwerobie ewo Bantama Adventist Senior High School ya eno ewo Asantemantem hase e honom no eye exam center no ebi eno ena owura Pius Kwame Kwatin wono eye PE ena afenso sports coordinator ewo Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly wono kuro ya sanso ye monitoring officer na supervisor Edema Adventist eye senior high eye AB examination center honomwa ena wode sansem wenyina etudwa se wono ankasa ni tua presign for enipa num ena wonom etwerobie na yewura Kwatin kasa ye monom ena wode tudwa se answer and social ne ebe hya ase no ene wode afuto ekoma adesuafo no supervisors nso eka ho ebe se obi ahwe se obetumi ahye ne ho so na enko wia se yenkasa ene center we examination more practices eko so ewo honom a eno nso be ya ade bi ebe ha adwene pa enti obi ama ni ena ho fine se de be ya nso hwe no twero no bibia betumi akoyie wonam so de afuto koma supervisors ni nyina se obi a enhwe no ma ehunu adesuafo no ene obi wo honom a se gina wo konsoa ni ye den wo ntwe no ho na watumi atwerom ebasa so ya na bɔ mofra no hu pa eno vigilators no supervisors no so eka ho ebi moma mofra no kwan na wo mo entwere wo mo so hwɛ sɛ de be ya baabi a wo twere no so betumi aya asomdwe ede ama wonom na wode tudwa ɛkyerɛ sɛ apresign for enipa num ena na BEC so hwɛ ya ɛhyɛ ase no wo mo so atumi atwere bi a eno so ho nsɛm wode atu edwa wo kyerɛ sɛ bra wo kɔɔ ye no ene wo no kro ya de futo ma wo mo nyina se obia mana koma mra for menso hwe ne wasua na eba enye fufuro bia eno mo na yewura kwaten ede abasobo ekoma chief executive officer ede Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly yewura eye osai asibe antwi Kenizuba enonom na wo kire se wono ankasa no wo hwe nsama hodo bia wode atudwa motivational messages wako ede ma desuafo no nyina ebra na wo bontoa ewo schools ahodo a ewo Kumasi Kropon emu anu wo bontoa akwakohwe se den so hwetwere nso ebetumi akom eno mo ne nkasa ye na atudwa no wode tudwa e kire se school fo no nyina desuafo ya wono atwere mu din no ene ewo bia bebia kopepepe obi atwere nso hwe ewo asundwe mu figures ya wono ehwe ni mo no pepepe ena wo monsa etumi aka bra woni nsantwerofo hyiaye na wo kasa ne sei ena wode atudwa
two centers A and B na aka ne mienu nyina aboma enkra over by 690 or so ana ewa ha na yesa wo 5 reforms for mo free Kumasi Central Prisons awodo maba mo so chro mo nyina ye emema ana ewa ha I'm in charge anopa mayor ababesha na education director omo nyina ene convoy nyina ba ha ebetu nkra ne fo bibia kama so far omo we first paper ene second paper koso bibia nc aye challenge bia nemum shase na nkra ne bi ho popo no mo chro first one we no mo say oh say nyi bibia ehu bia nti ama omo nyina abo ato omo yem a omo de anije ne ewusie kwotro second paper nti obi say by second paper no so de omo be wie na bibia so akoso jojo ene kama ama omo enyina no kre anopa e bae no me hwede hia supervisors ne invigilators ne nyina etu omofo efa ehunhuna a yate se eya mohunhuna enkura no education office nti director ene meeting se no mo nyina nkasa na ehunhuna de omo enjai ne mo hwe se enkura ne bi mu bi nyina no enye more practice on fa paper nhye no emfa bibia nhye no nti ma teacher for no kra ema omo da omo so ma every market kra MPs no edi chema omo nyina no de omo ye ne se omo ye free cover ne ho papers e omo nyina free mu omo de market ne nko na emu ne man pe na di ra inside nti na ma enema nyina ejojo ko runs na me hwa tim say teachers no ene nkra no friendly ne wo ho though they are being firm there nanso no omo nyire nkra ne pi say but the omo ya ne say omo hwe say akra bi do paper e be free abontin and o de paper be shin bottom no de aba be chro insohwe no
yewura Kwame Pius Kwaten wono na yete ne nkanom na ne nyada enkan famfu ana soafo ya wo hwe ngomesua ho ensem so yenmonyamfo Haruna Idrisum wono so bra na wo bontoa wo tachiman eye bromantem emonom wonam so edetu afutuo ekoma desuafo ne nyina supervisors ne so eka ho se wonom ehwe na examination more practices no wo mbetwe mo ho ede afri ho ne nyada mo no wode afutuo no ema ya se mofra no obia ntwere ho famfiri san ne ye bone no eho enkoba ne se so hwe no twere no ne ate se we koso wa ha we asi wa ha se wo se koba ne sa ebeye asem eno so sei eno kan ede etwa to.
Our students who have gone through training and the basic education of the Ghana Education Service. I'm accompanied by the Bono Regional Minister, Director General of GES, the head of the Inspectorate Division of the Ministry of Education. We are here to convey hearty encouragement and best and good luck wishes to our BEC students across the country, numbering 603,000 who are undertaking these exams from today the 11th to the 17th of June. An important milestone in their academic life and journey. We're encouraging them to have faith and trust and confidence in themselves and what they have learned over the period, and to consider exam as a normal process. It is just to test the knowledge and skills they have acquired over the period. There must be zero tolerance for exam malpractices across the country. And these young children represent the future and wealth of our country, and they need to grow with integrity. let no one of them be associated with any exam malpractice. We also
wɔhwɛ nwomasuo ho ensɛm so wɔde futusɛm wɔ nyinaa to dwa ɛbrɛ kopiem ɛwɔ tachima ɛbɔ nto ahwɛ sa nansɔhwɛ no sɛ ɛde ho ahobɔbɔ no esi ɛte no de sansɛm wɔ nyinaa ɛde ato dwa
wɔn bi si nsɔhwɛ no amu na egusu gyina wɔafigya kwabra tifi mansin yi mu ɛna na pɛ wɔ de kyɛm sɛm dwumadie so no wɔ Fish TV Fish FM so na dua naba Abinesa etietwem eno ne ngumasiaba no dani edmaf jakwabra tifi mensi ye maame Ellen Jechiwa ehye ne bonkomo oto aso eche se won wo mudi becho bi sinso hwera fi of jakwabra tifi mensi no eya pema hanso na edi nwotwe oche center dudu ewo mu ene miamia wo mo bi sin sei ene ye maame Ellen Jechiwa ehye ne eto anensam no eso
Arope na ye she BEC na se na sha sende ye nyame aduma na wotwe sende ye dis mu ha no so far ye 1718 apemu ne ahanso ne du wotwe emema ewo mu eye 862 aha wotwe ne
edusiam you know
ana ema so ye 856 eye aha wotwe ne eduenum insia so the difference between a man and Burma no it's about 4%, 0.2%. And man who percentage now, and Burma no 50.2%, and a man also 49.8%. For private so near public schools, private schools to know pay if I only 168 out of the 1,000 percentage wise, public schools pay 90%, not private school not for 10%. So only now centers age 37% centers now you will do ordinary school you will do a close to TA. Cluster of schools no more. And Quantaka says so, you are back for your St. Michael's SHS. And you buy a bedu if you just were, you were to just text so center of and a man city super cool. And I care when you now back home. They tell me not care why they don't with the mind. And I said, so I would know or say to two college. They are sure not to have ball and then you are much rich. I know I say more than dinner center. This are almost not my to be behavior answer. If me who say. How we am banty ya koye ni mo penya sa information no enya reason here omo ama metro but ye bomb pay say e so we can kwala ni na various more activities ye no it mean attackers those ehin na ye share radio say we bo na ye
ngumasiaba no deni dima de hye waf jakwabra tifi mensi mu ye maame Ellen Jechiwa ehyen woni yensenhani dianaba Abinesa bankomona na pewa de chem nsem dwumadie so Fish TV Fish FM emye hu nipa dodo amocho bi sinso ya fi mensima ya pema hanso ne di nwotwe omye hu madodo mema dodo na afei centers ahodo a ocho bi sin ewo mu me yin na so na eni aboafo nkrato mrato ye ba ansa na no ye fa aseda ne ma
Yemfa sedano Emma Return Herbal Clinic waseme kan kire osem upe baabi a dia bibidro ese yade tu yade ase kra na eye Return Herbal Clinic wodi ene se ya funu yade eye koko na tete wo be ma wojapade ne so ayempagya mo fama wana ana wodi ene eye asma minim how ahodo honam eni ensa akomayade eye no fom kokran breast cancer so eka ho ebi umoja na abonto ntimi enu afurusane ye sade do so ni paduanum asichire yade tete wana wodi ene se ye stroke kidney ena hepatitis fibroid so eka ho prostate cancer wo tu ase sexual weakness wo pamono amanakom oba wonsabo ne enkoyi afakoda no sanso ne ade awo atwetwe wo a ne nyina aya Return Herbal Clinic aya nubra ne hahamako a ena wade aya adwumakọ hono mu ahotom ena obenya ede abafie na kira kwan ewo Fensu Old Town Wasantemantem Ando Market hono mu a Fred Dr. Return ewo 0240 50 88 93 0240 50 88 93 na waje osum ana 0241 23 73 16 0241 23 73 16 obaje oso etunyade wana sim ede amount SOV Construction and Trading Limited and so etonsa ede afrom wasem kan kire so oton adansie ho enema oton bi de bi ema han eronte wo pehwi bara kohokoto bi na wa so emfa bi enhan eye block molding machines so ewo hom design pillar mode ni nyina owo bi eno achi scarf mesin fo munim dada monko na monko gi bi emfa enfri home eno achi bathroom accessories no so woton bi toilet pot wo honom shower kitchen sink so ewo home wash hand basin ni nyina woton bi eno achi no so nyema na edoso pa ena woton upe professional masons yebema ebi carpentry work nyina fashe yensa for my obedi wanim wadwuma na konkan nyina eye SOV Construction wo ma obi se da be ye wadwuma na betumi akonkan electrical works plumbing see penti ufie bibia pese ye penti mane ye kama nom eye SOV ena wo kɔ ne nkyɛn tiling and steel bending so ewo home enye no nko a architecture structure design sahodo ne nyina ka ho ena afi construction project material supplier wo dan na wo akoye odwumadie no ehom pempena wade nyina wonfa mesom wa wo mu na etu ho anamom construction project consultant wo ma obi eno achi wo mo sanso ebo dan som eno nti wusi asore dan bo mode efa dan wo mo ese ya restaurant bibia wo pejasi honom amana dan na eye SOV Construction and Trading Limited na chira kwan ewo bo aman asante mante mo fija kwa be no of mansini emum Konfana Chura Bank honom wone no na eben suom 0244 283200 0244 283200 na watume ajosom menfa wonko nyame akwan Herbal Clinic honom na ba ne sawo de nom ekro na da ho ya dress ne kama de amam yafunya de anu odin ye betu ase enu achi candidate sesaje wa hemfie honom aboso mane mema ne nyina monkoi na yentume emwam wodra ne stroke na kan wato ho na asichire ya de etetem eba ne sawo twa scan fabra ye betwa ne kama de amam malaria etetel enu achi awadum ayamtu abejai wo so ane nyina bomodin efabra wodi an eyetipaye anu odin anase eyemojabro so ne nyina eye nyame akwan Herbal Clinic na de wani ekiremum shana so mam se na wotwe mu nyina free screening ahyase na anodwada ena ahyase to mu akokosi efiada ejisa wunya nkoya na wo ka chipa bomodin efo wani ekiremu ewo kodie apeja udru kodie apeja hono mu a eronti se wayira na se opese o France na wakwa frewa 0202 527 719 0202 52 71 7719 7719 and after 0245 425 884 0245 425 884 wamade kwe free screening na fa ho ekokwaji mu ebi ebusia ye gina we so aja bofo nkrato hotel ye ba kase bode aka kire ye de ababesom.
Lovelies. Welcome to K Jamres Restaurant. K Jamres Restaurant is located at Ofin Studenti near the ECG office.
K Jamra Restaurant, your continental dishes, local dishes, and Chinese dishes. So we are wedding, birthday, program bia K Jamra Restaurant e wo mamo abre bia K Jamra Restaurant your office student ECG office in Nchen.
You can call us on 0242 170 774 or 0256 740-842. Afenso, esanso ye delivery services. Se wo fie, adwumam, baby a wo bia ofra, ededuane bebro.
Tiamiamo akwaba wonya adaje ne bretwe ye kwaja boafo nkrato ya san babiem kaseboni aka chire yemfa emesom Kwame Oredu aye lawyer Edema Era Ernest Kumi NPP amanyoko ne emra hwebedwane Edema adehia wonum ewo akwati abato empesuasom na lawyer akasa ede atudwasem Supreme Court kwa asetena no ene outcome ye ba ye for mo se mo de kodan ye nya o kyerese won mo ni age papa amaye enne Era Ernest Kumi court wa hyese won fa ne ho enkonkodim na eno mo no ene de ye ena kyerese eye Supreme Court etum ekwa asetena ya wokotena asam ya wonum ede kodan ha court no ewo kofodua ya na contempt eda Era eye Kumi eso no eno mo na wo mo hyese asam no nyina won mabo ede atogum afenso wasanso ahye eye kofodua high court no se asenie no won hwe na wanto so ebiem eno mu na Yewura Kwame Oredu ekasare tudwa kyerese nani aso papa ne nyina da mu no Justice Emmanuel Senyo Amedehe wonom na eti adwamu asenie no etumi ekosom na ne ekofa asenie ekopie Supreme Court ne nyina NSM Yewura Kwame Kumi ede nsem ekoda Supreme Court sede ekofodua high court nsem mo kan ye no ayade se nani enje hum ne legal team ya wodi nanim no eye Gary ne makomafo wono na edi nanim a wosanso so eye NPP amanyoko no legal affairs director ya wono oda no eno mu mo kyerese high court no wo hwe nsemfo ba komienu bi omode etu dwa na kyerese omo ankasa no emra ema ho kwan se sansem no wo mutumi ade etu edwa eno nanam so ya wo etabri petition no ekopie mu ewo Supreme Court a ene abeto dwa se Yewura Ernest Kumi wonfa ne ho enkonkodim na ebra woni nsantwerefo ebo nkomom ede afa bra ruling ne eba awieye no ena wo kyerese abre ya woni ye ekasei Yewura Ernest Kumi sesei okopie mu ewo akwati a wonom ena wanfo nyina ato aba ede amanom se wonkogina wo mu anam ewo emrahye badwafie mu emfa ema NPP amanyoko no Yewura Kwame Oredu ekasa ne nsem sei ena woto aso ede atudwa.
Remember, the case is in two parts. There was one on contempt, which through Brady Makun, the applicant, Honorable Ernest Kumi, filed a certiorari application to have the contempt and the conviction by the Koforidua Court quashed. You remember that, right? So, by decision of 4-1 today, the Supreme Court has agreed with Counsel Makun and said that the contempt application, its hearing, and the subsequent conviction on it all has been quashed. So as we speak right now, Honorable Ernest Kumi remains the MP, the elected and valid MP of the good people of Akwesi. And on the second issue was the matter of the petition itself. On that, the court said that the judge, the Learned Trial Court judge in Koforidua, can no longer sit on that matter because his conduct has shown that he should not be allowed to continue sitting on the matter. So even though we may go back to Koforidua, but he won't be the judge to sit on the substantive matter. Thank you.
Lawyer Edema Yewura Ernest Kumi emrahye badwane de ma de hye wonum ewo akwati abato mpesuasom na wakasa wie ya pe na Yewura Bernard Bedi Akubedu wonon so eye lawyer ede ema NDC amanyoko no ede ma adehia na se wonum rahye badwane ya wogina mu ewo akwati abato mpesuasom na wakasa de atudwa se ewo Supreme Court wakasa de nanso mbekọso abo akire de High Court kan ye ne enyinanom enya de se bibibia enso atumi asesa ewo ho endo wase petition de eda so agane na asom enya de se bibia nso betumi asesa ewo honom eno sei na Yewura Bernard Bosi Akubedu wode atudwa.
Yes, the Supreme Court has spoken, even though we are yet to get the reasoning behind it, but essentially what they are saying, it's not really a 4-1 majority decision with regards to the first one. You know, the petitioners or the applicant filed a few reliefs, I think about 5 of them, with regards to the substantive matter. The Supreme Court, by unanimous decision, dismissed the 2 reliefs out of the 5. And no, 3 reliefs, and then the 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 which essentially bordered on the contempt and prohibiting the judge from proceeding to hear the matter is what was greeted with a majority decision of 4-1. And so we await the decision and then the reasoning, and we take it from there. The other matter also had 4 reliefs, 3 substantive reliefs, and then 1 which is the normal 10 lawyers do, which is that any further orders. And that also the court dismissed 2, the first 2, and then granted unanimously the third one.
Edema NDC amanyoko ne mra shebedwane edema ade hye wonum ewo akwati abato mpesua so wose wonum etwen ekobom the Supreme Court ne betena se aginasi ya wode beba no eno na wonum behu na moya won betu ede afa hom de omo case ne de edaso aginamu pampe
awusia na brama kwa na mpata kase ne atwa to ade chimu ne de asom enuanu banu aje pene som wonum bidini ya manyina kachwe akuya pokuya mene
Nana akuya sikapa aseda no enkoma news team ni nyina sanso na semufo eye original bawa na nwumre producer ya wotena fidela chichinchim ni from ano eye DJ Martins uko MCR honom so a owura Ben Ephraim na afeso gentle graphics omna ya adwuma ni nyina etwagu ye ewo TV so ya wonya bi ehwe na busen adam ase amamomo ene hwe
The from Ohineba Berima Nanaki Eji adodo na de bomb samrane no eye koto kromgolo kanti ni yen centroni ebana dance ye honne ma papa padia na ye Mr Mensa Enterprise ena mekan for dia mawo free asase ekosi awie biade mekan for Mr Mensa Enterprise edia mawo enema ben ene wohia ebiti iron rods cement roofing sheet plywood wire mesh nails WCs paints anase nwakade nyina dia na ye Mr Mensa Enterprise utu akoton anase baako ena pemu no for modern sod woni be chire mu ewo Mr Mensa Enterprise ubewu Mr Mensa chi akwan ewo headquarters no ewo Buaman oni taxi rank no ene die ne hwe from Mr Mensa Enterprise ewo 0246116873 0246116873 shanu so se ba bia wo Biafra ye de niam no bebro Mr Mensa na edien na obiya
EB Favor Surgicals, ma Barbedum Ghana, and Kania near 2 Kwankwa Bruchre, Kofa Hospital Equipment, and CCD, hospitals, herbal centers, medical centers, and I say, Ankram Open Hospital Equipment, a dear Dimujumabi. Look no further, she EB Favor Surgicals, a ban hospital equipment spa dia, a EB Favor Surgicals, wheelchairs, hospital beds, bandage, gauze, syringe, scan machines, a hoodwobia, ultrasound scan machines, theater bed, examination cold bed, surgical instruments, ventilators, medical thermometers, grip stands, surgical tables, monitoring device beer, physical therapy tools with Sabeka Media Free, EB Favor Surgicals, a ban of hospital equipment, quality ones, sir, a dear Frebroach Maimua, and can soda, Mr. She EB Favor Surgicals. Minia, Menko 2 second move, she EB Favor Surgical.
Bed way if Germany, the bed, you know, a costro, a bar from Niti, Nenai, NSI, a man or a Zapija. Ain't so big as no number dry. And now, friend, I ever cassette, the confession yard to the cheap. Umiasu and no one in a picture. No woman a drew and a woman as the Ria was a Miasuna Saco. Our form as a doctor, Berena, Yemiasuna, Pijaba, so we are already at 2 from. Oh, Tenasia, the dear, Sape Pepe. And no Pama Yokomo, Abia make a whooping to me and sorry court toilet. So, Checomo, no is one. The Bacot if you were here and a woman. The BIA complete 9 hours.
The Chile Quasu dear, and you're a cry.
There were Kumasi a boy, so free Kumasi Eba. What's that boy who said she said there was Sunny as your one. Matsala should be all right. Yes, you are Yanin the year and Shani. What's that church of Pentecost of a paper number? Yanis Saloon be and a bone, a pine of paper, so pay a number 0244 262843. Mrs. should be 0244 262843, and now 0241 2479997 0241 2479997. EB Favor Surgicals at the park and the tour.
dani de nyina enkomo ya mebusuafo ene me namfofo ta ne medi ene se edan siem wo haw pa na emu medie eya memfemu bi na emu mehwe wo nanim na masere esane se SOV Construction and Trading Limited meti omo so a na masore eba SOV dia se wo dan no wo da yeso se wo besi wo plan ni wo wutremu na emu mu nim kwan a obefa so a ye bebo na wa draw plan no na bibia akoyie e de ama wo unya contractor e wo dan sie ni mu a eno so SOV ye be ma obi impo edan sie ho niema no eba cement iron rods ene edan sie ho niema bia dia ena me show SOV Construction and Trading Limited ye ene ye be ma papa no se de betimi aboa wo dan no ama na gina ne nan so na nya no nko a se ba building tools ebiti se headpan reflectors hammer chisel ene de keka ho nyina eno nso ye tumbi na contractor ne kra no niema o ka so fancy dan no eno ana oye enu nti ena ohia consultant a dan de nyina obehwe se contractor na ejuma no ebe koyie ebe roofing nso de ewu ni ha okra enkonkwaji roofing bi ebe ha SOV ye be ma roofing papa na yasan aba abebo ama wo
SOV Construction and Trading Limited, Junior customers huntino, says ya dear, ye dear name of Bebrina Becca,